fixed signs. Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your October weekly, 19th through the 25th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fixed signs. I mean, the level up you have gone through is definitely felt, and this week is going to be extremely felt. All right? Everything is feeling good. Everything is looking good. Your last week was just a test for this growth that is coming this week. Okay? For this week is going to be exponential, more than you know. Okay? And it's a very spiritual growth. It might not be even expressed or seen. All right? So let's do it. For fixed signs, we're going to jump into it with emanations, aka heaven and hell, for all fixed signs. And then we're going to clarify your tarot with the Mystic Mondays, all right? So let's jump into it for the first one, Taurus, baby. What we have for Taurus? October 19th to the 25th, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, you have hell, Hod, submission. You've already submitted to the process. You no longer need to submit to a process. You no longer need to give yourself to something and allow it to flow through you, for it has already flown through you. All right? You have already allowed something to embody itself within you. Okay? And so now this is about you creating space and separation so that way you are able to grow from which you have submitted to. Bloom and mix and fuse yours and what it is together this week. What do we have for Leo? The Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, you have Raziel, Heaven, Angel of Mysteries. A new chapter in life is opening up this week. And a lot of things are being seen by who you pray to and the angel here that is watching over your life. For this new chapter is a mystery. And is totally brand new to your life. Scorpio. The Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. You have Heaven, Phanuel, Angel of Truth. You realize that all this time, what was true to you has been with you this whole time. And you're now utilizing that truth this week, connecting to what is truthful, is boosting you. It is making you into something that you've already wanted to be. Realizing that the truth that has been there, you fully realize the truth for what it was, because it has always been there. And you are finally accepting that truth for what it is this week. Aquarius. Wow, Aquarius had a fallout. Aquarius had a fallout. So a shake up for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, you have Chakma, Hell. So you have gained wisdom. You have felt life in a new way. understood new things. You have opened your eyes to something brand new. And this week, it is about you being a beacon of what you have learned for people. Figuring out how to be the knowledge for people to grab onto without you having to diminish yourself. Finding a way to be a light for others based upon what you have learned and opened your eyes to already. Underlining energy is hell, da. Meditation, finding a way to flow out of a meditation state, right? And getting back into the society world, the societal world, without losing your meditative state. Okay? Fixed signs, if this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. Also, check the description below for Patreon. That's coming out in November. And Cashapp, Free.Spirit.Tarot if you're led. Let's go ahead and jump into a fixed signs. What do we have for fixed signs? October 19th to the 25th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fixed signs. October 19th to the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising. Fixed signs. October 19th to the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising. Last shuffle for fixed signs. October 19th to the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising. I forgot to mention this in the beginning. We're going to check how you're grounding yourself, how people are seeing you, how you're pushing out what you are grounding yourself with, you know, how you're conquering situations, what you're thinking about and questioning the most, and how you're what are you manifesting this week, how you're expanding into the future, and also who might be there, what past energy infected your week, and also who you're dealing with currently is the most, what you need to restrict to have a better outcome next week and a better week, and also what is going to best nurture you as well as others and build the best vitality. Fixed signs, you are fixated on your strength, body and mind, fixated on health, spiritual health to boost the physical health. You're very fixated on yourself, okay? And that's great. Fixated on being strong spiritually, right? There's a spiritual growth that you're very much fixated on here. You have the Ace of Wands, so you're driven to move, driven for movement. You're driven for growth. You're personally driven for growth, driven for movement of your spiritual nature, and you intend to do that by just having simple passion, simple energy, simple movement going. Okay? You're having ideas. The ideas that you have are giving you the energy for your spiritual nature. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're manifesting situations that have you separated from a family connection or a strong emotional connection or a relationship. Possibly could be something creative. You're manifesting in friction from something that you have been very creative in, or a family connection or a relationship. Something that has a lot of emotion to it, a mountain of emotion to it, okay? You're really questioning the friction in a relationship this week, really questioning the friction of it, or something like that. As you're growing spiritually, as you're fixated on your spiritual nature, you want to know if being fixated on your spiritual nature will really break a connection in a family situation or a relationship. As you are simply giving passion and energy to your spiritual nature. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're growing in a choice, practically growing in a choice where there's a lot of things that you have to think about. As the week goes on and you're moving into the new week, growing your spiritual nature, right? There's a practical choice, a choice between structures, a choice between health, experience that you need to make, and there's a lot of thinking, or a lot of overthinking that's building up as the week gets more and more, because you're focusing on your spiritual nature, and there's something practical you need to do that you're putting movement to, okay? That's causing you to have to make a practical choice. Beware of the overthinking. You have the Fool card here in reverse. You are connecting with someone mostly this week who is very careless and does things that they feel as though they believe, but they're doing it in a very reckless manner, you know? Taking initiative on a lot of things without planning to the very littlest, or even understanding how they truly believe they need to do it or go about it, okay? In the past, you jumped out there too hard, too careless, too strong, right? But that really resulted in you growing spiritually, okay? This week, you need to restrict yourself from trying to always reflect on the situation. Do not over-reflect on you growing your spiritual nature, right? This week isn't the real best week to just reflect on it and also try to gain a new awareness on the situation. For the awareness you have is the awareness you need this week, all right? Try not to reflect too much on the choice, for you're already overthinking, or the overthinking will grow too much, all right? You don't need to reflect on the movement of the situation, and also the family connection or the deep relationship connection or whatever creative endeavor that you are manifesting in as friction or really thinking about as friction. You do not need to reflect on that this week. And even the person that you're dealing with the most this week, you don't need to reflect on them that much. You don't need to put too much thought into that person. You know what I'm saying? Not in a way where don't think about them, but you don't need to put too much reflecting on the situation with this person this week. You don't need to do that. And you have the Hierophant in reverse. You're going to feel very nurtured when you find education and knowledge. When you find guidance from unconventional places and people that you normally do not speak to. People you normally wouldn't go to, and places you normally wouldn't find. Things that are not normally what you would do, not traditional. When you start to spiritually grow from places that are not traditional to how you do it, you will nurture yourself in a very phenomenal and spiritual way, as well as others around you will receive that based upon what you have learned and grown from. They will feel nurtured knowing what you know when you exude it out of yourself because you know it, okay? Underlining energy is the Empress for all fixed signs, baby. You're creating a beautiful and fruitful life for yourself this week by naturality, all right? So you're just naturally creating things. These things are providing a fruitfulness for your life as well as the life of others, okay? So it's looking pretty good. Fixed signs, this is your October 19th to the 25th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. Also, check the description below for Patreon, coming out November. Also, Cashapp Free.Spirit.Tarot if you feel led to. And until next time, fixed signs. I'll see you next week.